When you ask to collaborate with a client on a listed building, it's normally a good start because the people that buy listed buildings are normally really into the history of the architecture, and they see themselves as custodians of a small bit of British history.
Well, the house had been occupied for a long time by previous owners and also been very well loved and lived in, and we felt like it was a real family home here. There's lots of little things to fix and improve.
Yeah, I think in a funny way it's not very different from how it is now. It's kind of the same.
Well, there were three main areas that we considered conceptually. One was the restoration of the existing house, where the rooms hadn't been altered that much. Transforming the 1970s extension that, although quite well built, wasn't up to current standards in terms of insulation and heating levels. And then there was adding new bits where we could within the listed fabric. So on the ground floor, the two front rooms, the reception rooms, was mostly a restoration job, removing the central heating pipes, restoring the floorboards and redecorating, but retaining most of the period features. We chose to demolish the 1970s extension and rebuild it on the same footprint. The main driver for that was we wanted to maintain the access from the front door to the dining room, so the dining room would form a hinge between the existing part of the house and the new part of the house. And during that process, we discovered that we could remove the existing roof structure of the historic outrigger, revealing the vaulted roof of the dining room. And we took that geometry through into the kitchen. So there was a geometrical flow that we were able to create between the two spaces. Interestingly enough, the owners of the house did a study of all the previous occupants from the 1845 to the present day, and there were some pretty interesting stories that came out. One of the things that we wanted to do was pay homage to that, and we created a series of kind of secret rooms in which we could place new bathrooms or the guest suite behind panelled walls that you don't really know are there, and they speak really about the absence of kind of lives past, but also using an architectural language to conceal spaces behind joinery.
Yeah. Probably in the bar. Yeah. I actually do spend most of my days sitting here at this counter, don't I?
Well, I think we've always hoped that we will be here as long as some of the previous owners were here for it, who obviously got a lot from the place and their entire lives structured around this house. So I think our hope is that we'll be one of the longer occupants, not one of the shorter ones in the book.
I think also I hope that people will feel like we help preserve what was here rather than alter what was here. And I think that was really important to us as we went through and did this. And there was just so many incredibly beautiful parts of the house, and we really took a lot of effort to make sure that those were kept intact.
They look kindly on our renovation work, yes.
Yeah, definitely.